Right, now you know how to change the colors. I have independently changed 3 colors. First is, you can see red, green is stable, and I'm changing blue. Red is stable, I'm changing green. Then green and blue stable, I'm changing red. So you can see this output once you done. So then if you want to like apply a mix change, so you can do something like this. If you want to mix up the colors, so let's do something like this, X into string plus again I can say X into string plus again X into string. So that will change all 3 colors. Plus, sorry. So if you one symbol miss, entire code will not, because you can see this is red, green, blue. Together, if you change color simultaneously, same proportion, it will create gray colors. So we call gray scale, red, green, blue, and gray scale. So actually there are more bright colors, but we can't reach the hexadecimal range as this is going the decimal range 99, right? It's not changing the hexadecimal range. It is not changing the hexadecimal range, it is changing the decimal range only. Or you can apply a mathematical algorithm, mathematic based thing. So that is, you can, you know, the maximum decimal is, you can go to 999,999. That is the maximum decimal that you can go. So that is 999,999. The minimum that you can move is 11100,000. This is the minimum that you can. So you can make a loop. You can create a loop to start from this and end with this. So that is a bigger loop. There is another way of doing that, but so I think again it will struggle as let's start 100,000, 1 2 3 4 5 6, then 1 2 3 4 5 6. So there is a bigger range. Sometimes it again give the same error. Right? It again give the same error. It will struck. It's very large number of asterisks. Right. So when there are such number of asterisks, it will struggle. Oh, I have to use only one. My God, if I match this, so this will become heavy. So let me stop and execute it again. Again, it will take, because there will be 9 lakhs, 8 lakhs. So it is heavier than the code suggested by Senali. It's even heavier than that. So it will take some time to load. So that might stop or struck your browser, because this loop is running through a lot of. Anyway, first tree you can try this tree. So I'm not asking you to try this one, because like if you have a very good memory or processor and storage, you can try that, but it will take a lot of time to do that. Okay, you can see here. So very this is how it changed. Right. So it's very lengthier, heavier operation. Let me come to the beginning. And anyway, that is not recommended. That is not a very good code. Just seriously. These 4 are recommended. You can try this. Take a screenshot and try that at home. So let's move to the next part of the norm. So okay, we discussed about how colors are created. So what are the greens, reds, and blues? And when you merge the colors, so blue only, this is green only, this is, when you merge green and blue, so maximum green, maximum blue, it will create cyan. Then red only, red and green, RG, red and green, you can see red and green will create yellow color. These are physics colors, right? These are physics colors, because this is light. So otherwise, don't think the chemistry. Red color ink, if you mix it green color ink, definitely it will give brown color or some other color. Red and green when you mix, right? So that is chemistry, but I'm suggesting the physics. Red light with the green light, if you interface together, so let's use LEDs. If you interface them together, it will create the yellow light. Red light and blue light, if you interface, it will create magenta. And blue and green lights, all three lights will create white. All three lights will create white. When you enlarge the screen, you can see white color. Let's take a snapshot of this. When you see the white color in your screen, take a photo and enlarge this. Photo enlarge right, when you enlarge this, you will see this, not white, you will see red, green and blue. Photo එකක් අරගෙන ලොකු කරන්න. එතකොට ඔයාලට මේ තුනම පේනවා pixel එක. Red, green and blue. මේ තියෙන්නේ. පොඩියට පේද්දි තමයි ඔක white කියලා පේන්නේ. But if you enlarge, take a photo, enlarge this, and then you can see red, green and blue colors. All three colors will create the white color. ඒ තුන එකතු වෙලා තමයි white හැදෙන්නේ. මෙන්න මෙහෙම තමයි පේන්නේ. Red, green, blue. Red, green, blue. Actually speaking, so it will create, as an illusion, it will create white color in your screen. So maybe GIF, see animation, is it there? If it is there, or you can see there's a video, then you can see. I think you better see a video, right? So rather than searching for GIF animation, you can see a video. What will happen when you enlarge the screen? You can see the red and green and blue pixels instead of white pixels. White, there's nothing called white. It is just a mix of colors. Red, green, blue color, that is mix of those colors, and you can see the white, similar to this. There is very close proximity. Those pixels are there, those colors are there in actually maybe nanometers or micrometers distance between these colors. So therefore, you can't see that in your naked eye, but when you enlarge that, you can see. සාමාන්‍ය හැට පේන්නේ නැහැ. enlarge කරොත් පේයි. සාමාන්‍ය හැට නම් පේන්නේ නැහැ. එච්චර මේ colors මේ වෙලා තියෙනවා පේන්නේ. I have taken a photo using my mobile phone. Let me check. No, still using my mobile phone, I can't see the colors. I think this need to be enlarged further. This need to be enlarged further using your maybe microscope or something. You have to enlarge, or maybe you have to enlarge using a DSLR or something. Okay, so now you know how colors are created. The next is entities. And please write down these colors with this. So please write down these colors. This is very important. Right? I think it's in your notes, so you can write down later. Try to find out these colors. I'll suggest some colors. Try to find out this. A09876. Okay, I have given few more colors. Please write down them and try to discover these colors, these color codes. Try to discover these color codes next day. And you can see how these colors, how color numbers are there. And the last thing to discuss today is entities. Entities are special characters. If you want to write special characters, you have to use an entity. The reason is if you are not using entities, what will happen? So these will not be recognized by your web browser. So let me show that. Let's use the same one. And I'm going to comment this. Commenting can be used for temporary disable this code. In JavaScript, commenting is done using this. And everything will be disabled here to here. Here to here, everything will be disabled once commented. And let's try to write another thing. So now I'm trying to write something like this. I need to write 10 is less than 12. But when I write this, when I try to display this in a web page, you can see, this is not the web page that I mean. So what is the web page? It is index.html, is it? What's the name? Colors.html in the documents. When I try to execute this, you can see only 10. Only 10 is there. 12 is not there. The reason is 12 will be treated as a tag, opening tag. So that's the reason. Even though I need to write this character in the string, 12 will be treated as opening tag. So how can we do that? That is my question. How can we do that? So we have to do that using entity. You can use n less than lt semicolon. So this is indicating this is less than mark. Then if I refresh, you can see 10 less than 12 will be displayed. That's why entities are needed. Otherwise, browser will misinterpret those characters, these special characters. And you know, the copyright mark is and copy. And copy is copyright mark. And reg is a registered mark. Right? And this real and reg is a registered mark. And so there are a lot of, right? There are a lot of characters. This will be suggested when you try to. And amp is n mark. Likewise, different characters will have different codes. Even singular letters you can type, but you need to use the character code. And hash, the character number is 3400. I cannot remember the exact number. Let's try this, 3406. No. 56. No. 3200 something. No, I think it's some other letter. Sinhala Ayan Unicode. The value is this is Unicode D85. D85 you have to convert that to hexadecimal D85. Hexadecimal D85 in decimal. This is 3461. I'm close enough, right? 3461. I'm close enough, and that is single letter Ayan. You can see. Every character can be given using the character code. Every character can be given using a character code. The special symbols, not only that, every character, even letter A is and hash 65. That is the Unicode ASCII value, ASCII and Unicode value. For simple A, it is and hash 97. It is simple letter A. So likewise, for every character, there is a code. You can either use the entity name or entity code to write the entity. Entity name or entity code to write the entity. So then my plan is to start the class next day 6:30. The reason is like I have another class by 8:30, so I will be able to do 2 hours if I start to at least yes, 1.5, not 1.5, 1 hour and 50 minutes at least when I start by 6:30. So next day I'll be starting around 6:30, right? Sometimes 6 or 6:30. If you have any issues, please let me know. Then I can change the time. Otherwise, like I have to finish quickly as I have another class. That's the reason. Okay, so these are the entities. I think the note is with you. So entities can have entity names or it can be entity code like this. Entity name or entity code. Why? Because we need to write special characters, but not only for the special characters, even for other languages and all, we can use the entities. Okay, we are here now. Next day, white space insensitivity, we discuss. Self loss in emptiness, we discuss. Attributes, we discuss. Nested elements, we have discussed that. That is a small thing. And next is list and tables. We can finish, I think we can start list. You can finish list next day and start tables also. That will be done next day. Right, I'll stop from here. And good night. See you all next week.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Good night.